How impressed were you with your kind of domination today?
Well, like I said, I was impressed with our football team, especially with 2 days less preparation time, and for them to come out and play as hard as they did and as well as they did. There were a bunch of positive things. We'll look forward to looking over the film and trying to come up with for the Monday night game. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Obviously, Chris did a pretty good job today when he went in there. We've got a couple options. I can't tell you for sure at this time.
Mike, how did you assess your quarterback play, Rex and Pat White?
Oh, I thought they both played very well. I mean, anytime you rotate guys in there like we did, and for them to play at the level they did, I was impressed with.
Mike, Evan Royster didn't carry the ball last week and then didn't play today. Is he hurt right now?
Yeah, he's hurt. He hurt himself on Tuesday. He sprained his ankle. He's just taken a normal plant, and he's missed a few days of practice in a row, 3 days to be exact, and he wasn't well enough to play today.
How pleased are you with your ability to run the ball with Halou and Keelan Williams?
Yeah, so it's a group effort anytime you run the ball, and I thought we had a couple play action passes off of it as well to set up a couple passes, but that was a good day overall.
Coach, could you just explain kind of the thinking of the 3 series on for Rex, 3 series for Pat, and then 1-1, just how you kind of devise that in your mind?
Well, you never know how a game's going to go, how many series you're going to get in a football game. And so we're going to start out, 3-3 and make adjustments. But when you're the second team, third team, or fourth team quarterbacks, that's what happens during the game. You got to come off the bench cold. You got to produce, even though you're not warmed up. And we want to play with the same players, and we wanted to give Pat a chance to play with the starters. And Rex started the game out, and I was pleased with both guys and how they played.
Familiarity your offensive line and backs have with each other over the last 2 or 3 years helped the running game, just being together for a period of time, and where does it show itself?
Well, I think you could see it today, the continuity of feeling comfortable with the system, and Rex is a vet. Didn't surprise me that he played well the way he did, but it's nice to see Pat come in and play exceptionally well, and those guys don't get a lot of reps as compared to a guy like Kirk Cousins and Robert over the last couple of weeks, so they were limited reps but still played well.
Mike, when Keenan tore his pec, there was some concern about your depth inside. Brian Keel seems to have made plays every game. How good do you feel about his play right now?
Pretty good. Look at the film, but you got to have guys that step up. So it's nice to get Nick out there and Brian. As you mentioned, I thought he played well too. I mean, anytime you give up effort.
Along those lines, Darryl Tapp has come in here and made the transition from 4-3 to 3-4. How has his progress in such a short time impressed you and surprised you?
Well, I can't say it surprised us. That's one of the reasons we went out and got him. We thought he had the athletic ability to be an outside linebacker. I always liked the way he rushed the quarterback. A very powerful guy, very smart guy, very intelligent guy. And so he's made the transition fairly quickly. And just hoping these guys keep on getting better. But when a guy is that smart and he's that dedicated, and you can tell he's a great guy and gives everything that he has, to this football team and this organization, he's going to help you win.
How do you play your quarterback depth now with losing Crawford?
Played today. I'm looking forward to taking a look at the film, see who really played well. And then we have next week. We'll get a chance to evaluate a lot more players and, as I mentioned, come up with the best 53.
Mike, Robert was out there for a good hour plus before the game. He looked really fluid, and he was doing a lot of rigorous bootleg rollout throws. Can you just talk about how he looked to you today?
I didn't see him. I was in the locker room. Yeah, he's had a good week of preparation this week. He was in a lot of team situations, offense versus defense, some card work as well. He got a lot of similar reps, and be ready for the Monday night game. Well, we'll see if there's no setback, and Dr. Andrews will evaluate him. And I'm sure if there is no setbacks, he'll okay him. But I can't say that for sure. Dr. Andrews will make that call.
Are you at all concerned with the ball security with Chris Thompson? I know he's lost the ball in each of the last 2 games, or is that something you guys can fix?
Well, it's something you have to improve on. In fact, when he came over the side, and we were fortunate enough to get the fumble recovery, I just emphasized to him, no matter how good you are, if you fumble, you can't play. And he understands that. I think he's just getting used to the NFL and almost split it for a touchdown and got us a good field position, taking the ball about the 30-yard line. A lot of guys, after they fumble, they're concentrating so much on their mistake, they can't focus on catching that punt return, and that was very impressive. So he's a young guy with with a lot of ability.
Following up with the running back situation, to see Roy Halou out there and looking strong and healthy again, what's that like?
Yeah, you're always hoping guys come back. Roy had a good first year, and then he had that setback, and I thought the first play was a positive sign.
Coach, Aldrick Robinson, I know, was banged up on Monday night, got a little bit banged up early today, but seemed very productive, running different routes. Happy with what you saw there?
Yeah, we played Pierre on that first series as well as Elford, and we did take them out and gave Aldrick an opportunity to show us what he could do the remainder of the first half, and I think he really took advantage of that opportunity. He looked good. Okay, thanks.